football.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It's a special Thanksgiving night presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.
Time to set the old turducken aside and get ready for football as here we go on a Thanksgiving night. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led onto the field by their big mobile quarterback. He can throw it, he can run it, Colin Kaepernick.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Kaepernick now on first down. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Brings up third down.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets at them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. They'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 20 from the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down.
That is definitely what we call it.
Got it, and it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
25-yard line.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
not
and
have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On second down, Connor looking for space. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Kaepernick going to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't really been. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure to just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 catches, 94 yards. And unable to get downhill there, so he'll take this up to about the 37.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
At the 37-yard line.
On second down, here's Kaepernick. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down.
11 on the play. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down, Steelers.
Now Kaepernick. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Jabari Zuniga. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Cleveland Farrell in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks.
And long.
Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. The pressure gets to him again. Cleveland Farrell able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. With it is Brown. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29 toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action now. Jackson. That's going to be caught. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Jackson to Boykin, 1st down, Baltimore.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all.
And this time he is in.
Yes.
Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
At their own 25-yard line.
Juju Smith-Schuster and the rest of this offense heading back out there. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the 2nd quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the...
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, past the 20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
The kick.
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 64 yards.
25-yard line.
On 1st down, Queen. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Play action. Now Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Jackson. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Everyone gears up for third down, talks about the importance of it. But fourth down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on fourth down.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the shotgun, run cover. And he still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. 30-yard line, second and 12.
30-yard line.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Looking sideline, incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And the Steelers on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is third down and 12. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Kaepernick now on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Smith-Schuster leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Kaepernick to throw again. Johnson with a completion over the middle. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Third down.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Steeler first down.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Screen pass to Connor. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 4 yards to go on second down from the 7.
Second and 4.
Again, it's Kaepernick. It's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Kaepernick again. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
11.
Chase Claypool, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. at their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson being chased out left. We'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Steelers 14.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. Well, he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Ravens take over first and 10. At their own 20.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here. First and 10. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And his kick is good. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit. He lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Cleveland Farrell make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Gesicki. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
49.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Justin Tucker into kickoff for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. He gets it left side to Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6.
Okay, the highlights are going to show the guy throwing it, the guy catching it, ended up in the end zone. But how about those big guys up front that allowed that to happen? He had a ton of time to throw the ball.
He did. There's 2 sides to that coin, though. The O-line was great. D-line not very good.
And as well as coverage, because now you're really stuck in a bad spot. That much time to throw the ball, someone usually comes forward.
Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The football back over to Baltimore, and J.K. Dobbins is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
Always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men. I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
The 10-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd.
They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Ravens add on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Complete to Mike.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover?
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Cleveland Farrell. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
3rd and 9.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means...
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Cleveland Farrell in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jabari Zuniga in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Kaepernick, they're going for it on 4th. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. And being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest holds for the third most in a single year. And this offense continues to pour it on. And that rushing touchdown is fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he's going to go down again. Cleveland Farrell in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Ravens, they'll take over. And the football back over to Baltimore and J.K. Dobbins. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. His throw caught. That is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Now a pass is taken in by Smith-Schuster. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster. His second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers are able to at least knock the deficit down a bit.
The kick is good.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Well, he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35. Boy, another big play right here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they have the right coverage, they still did.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31, as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's going to go down. It's a sack on Kaepernick. Cleveland Farrell in there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Now Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They go play action now. Jackson. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. The intercepted. Picked up by Michael Fitzpatrick. And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback in a pick.
He loves night games, loves spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Again, it's Conner. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From his end zone, Kaepernick on 3rd and long. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big play on 3rd there for the Steelers. 48 yards. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Jabari Zuniga in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. They'll get that one complete to Conner. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Kaepernick. And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
This is taken around the 12. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Jackson. There's that man again. It's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play action. Now Jackson steps away to his left. They give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Kaepernick now on 1st down. Looking outside, he's gone in. That's Johnson. Johnson on its poke free. Football's out. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Kaepernick's pass complete. A fumble on the play. Recovered by the...
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Jackson now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Dancing to his left. This is caught, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra.